What does it mean to live like royalty while holding the most powerful position in the world? For Donald Trump, being president wasn't just about policy and politics. It was a showcase of opulence, wealth, and extravagance. His lifestyle is the stuff of legends, blending the perks of the presidency with the flair of a billionaire. But here's the question: how does one man juggle leading a country and living in gold-plated luxury? Let's unravel the fascinating, controversial, and jaw-dropping story of Donald Trump's billionaire lifestyle as president. Donald Trump's wealth has always been as mysterious as it is debated. Some say he's worth $5.6 billion. Others claim $6.6 billion. And Trump himself has hinted at figures as high as $9 billion. But what's the truth? Forbes and Bloomberg have spent years trying to pin down the exact number, yet their valuations often clash with Trump's own bold claims. His reasoning? He insists that his wealth fluctuates based on market conditions, public perception, and even his mood. In 2015, he famously stated, "My net worth depends on how I feel that day." However, this fluid approach to wealth hasn't gone without scrutiny. New York Attorney General Letitia James accused Trump of inflating his net worth by up to $2.2 billion annually from 2011 to 2021. Allegations of fraud have landed Trump, his organization, and even his children in legal battles, raising questions about whether his fortune is built on rock-solid investments or clever marketing. Despite these controversies, Trump's position as one of the wealthiest presidents in history sets him apart. He isn't just wealthy, he's a brand, a symbol of success, and an enigma. But the question remains, how much of that wealth is real and how much is illusion? If there's one thing Trump is synonymous with, it's luxury real estate. His properties aren't just buildings, they're monuments to his larger-than-life persona. For decades, his main residence was a 3-story penthouse atop Trump Tower in Manhattan, designed in the opulent Louis XIV style. Picture gold-plated furniture, marble finishes, frescoed ceilings, and crystal chandeliers. It's less of a home and more of a palace. Valued at $64 million in 2017, it was the ultimate symbol of his success. But in 2019, Trump made a surprising move, declaring Mar-a-Lago in Palm Beach, Florida as his primary residence. This wasn't just any estate. Mar-a-Lago is a 62,500 square foot property with 126 rooms sprawling across 17 acres. Originally built as a winter White House in the 1920s, Trump acquired it in 1985 and later turned it into an exclusive private club. Yet controversy followed him here too. A 1993 agreement limited his ability to use it as a private residence, sparking debates when he officially moved in. Was this a loophole or simply Trump's way of bending the rules? Either way, Mar-a-Lago became a central part of his story, a blend of historical grandeur and personal indulgence. While Trump lived in luxury, he made a notable gesture as president. He donated his entire $400,000 annual salary. From the National Park Service to COVID-19 research, his contributions supported causes ranging from opioid addiction treatment to STEM education for kids. This move fulfilled his campaign promise to forego a paycheck, earning him praise from some and skepticism from others. Critics questioned whether the donations were a genuine act of generosity or a strategic attempt to enhance his image. But love him or hate him, it's rare to see a president put his entire salary back into the system. In a world where billionaires are often criticized for hoarding wealth, this was one way Trump stood out. Trump didn't just fly, he soared, literally and figuratively. His Boeing 757, famously called Trump Force One, wasn't just a plane, it was a declaration. Inside, it was a world of gold-plated luxury and tailored comfort, replete with gold-plated seatbelts, a king-size bed with the finest linens, a private bedroom, and a dining area that could rival high-end restaurants. Even the entertainment system was state-of-the-art, offering everything from news channels to a personal cinema. This wasn't transportation, it was a throne in the sky, fitting for a man who's always sought to be larger than life. His vehicles on land told a similar story. Trump's fleet was more than just cars, they were statements of power. His gold-plated Cadillac limousine wasn't just a vehicle, it was a fortress on wheels, armored and designed to shield him from any threat. The Rolls-Royce Silver Cloud, one of his favorites, represented timeless elegance, while his Bentley Continental GT combined performance with unmatched luxury. Even his motorcycles reflected his unique style. with a custom-built chopper plated in 24-karat gold. Yet perhaps the most surprising addition was a Tesla Roadster, an eco-friendly outlier in a collection known for excess. For Trump, every vehicle was more than a ride. It was a reflection of his identity. Long before the White House, Donald Trump was already a household name, synonymous with high-stakes business ventures. From his early days in real estate to his splashy forays into consumer goods, Trump's career has been a roller coaster of triumphs and controversies. His empire began with real estate skyscrapers, hotels, casinos, and golf courses that carry his name. Trump Tower, one of his flagship properties, became a global icon, symbolizing his ambition and flair for drama. But Trump's ventures weren't limited to brick and mortar. His name extended to a dizzying array of products: Trump Steaks, Trump Vodka, and even a line of vitamins. Some, like the Trump Shuttle Airline and Trump Taj Mahal Casino, turned heads but struggled to stay afloat financially. Others, like his licensing deals, proved more enduring, bringing in steady revenue by simply lending his name to projects worldwide. Not every gamble paid off, but Trump's ability to recover and rebrand kept him in the game. Even as his political career impacted the value of its brand, once pegged at $200 million, Trump's empire continued to generate millions. His ventures have always been more than just business. They've been extensions of his persona, blending audacity, ambition, and the occasional touch of controversy. Donald Trump's love for golf isn't just a pastime, it's practically a philosophy. He owns over a dozen world-class golf courses across the globe, from Scotland to Florida, each meticulously maintained and designed to reflect his personal brand of luxury. Hosting LIV tournaments on these courses solidified his ties with Saudi Arabia, intertwining business, diplomacy, and sport in a way only Trump could pull off. During his presidency, golf wasn't just leisure, it was strategy. Trump described his frequent outings as working vacations, where deals were discussed, relationships were nurtured, and alliances were forged. His critics pointed to the staggering costs, over $12 million in taxpayer money by 2019, but Trump saw it differently. To him, golf was a stage, a platform where business and pleasure intersected. But it wasn't just about business. For Trump, the sport symbolized prestige and exclusivity. His courses became playgrounds for the elite, attracting heads of state, celebrities, and business moguls. Whether you see it as an indulgence or ingenuity, Trump's relationship with golf encapsulates his ability to turn even luxury into a powerful statement. Being president comes with its perks, and Trump embraced them fully. Living in the White House gave him access to a private movie theater, a bowling alley, and a putting green. A dedicated staff of butlers, chefs, and maintenance workers ensured his comfort at all times. Air Force One became an extension of his luxurious lifestyle, offering everything from private suites to gourmet meals in the sky. Even beyond the White House, Trump maintained his opulence, retreating to Camp David or hosting events at Mar-a-Lago. For Trump, the presidency wasn't just a job, it was an opportunity to blend power with prestige. Vacations are a tricky subject for any president, and Trump was no exception. His frequent trips to Mar-a-Lago and Bedminster drew sharp criticism, with taxpayers footing millions of dollars for security and travel. By 2019, these trips had cost over $81 million, sparking debates about whether they were justified. Trump defended them as working vacations, arguing that he truly never stopped being president. But the scrutiny highlighted a broader issue. How much is too much when it comes to presidential leisure? Protecting a president is no small task, and for someone like Trump, it required extraordinary measures. His travels were orchestrated with military precision, involving motorcades, decoy helicopters, and even secret safe houses along his routes. His private jet wasn't just luxurious, it was a flying fortress equipped with advanced security systems. Even his motorcade vehicles were armored and fitted with cutting-edge technology, making them mobile command centers. The cost of this security was staggering. In 1 year alone, the Secret Service spent over $1.3 million on Trump's travel arrangements. But when you're one of the most polarizing figures in the world, no expense is spared. For Trump, safety wasn't just a necessity, it was an art form, meticulously planned down to the last detail. Donald Trump's time as president wasn't just about leading the country, it was a masterclass in living large. From his gold-plated jets to his sprawling estates, his lifestyle continues to fascinate and polarize. Whether you see him as a savvy businessman or a controversial figure, There's no denying that Trump redefined what it means to mix power, wealth, and influence. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Trump's billionaire lifestyle, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more incredible stories of power and extravagance. Stay tuned for the next chapter in this fascinating saga.